Welcome to another Cyber.org instructor tutorial. I'm Tessa with Cyber.org. I'm glad to take you through this middle school activity using the cyber range. Today we're going to discover the importance of multi-factor authentication by creating our own phishing attack. Unfortunately, lots of people receive phishing emails sent to harvest their credentials. We'll use the Social Engineering Toolkit and some simple HTML to create one of these emails and understand what they look like. Let's move to the cyber range to create our phishing attack. First, to log in, go to apps.cyber.org. You'll use the Kali Linux and Windows 7 VMs today. For your convenience, right-click on the Internet Browser tab at the top of the window and select the Duplicate option. This will duplicate the login page in a new tab. In one tab, click the Connect Launch button for the Kali machine. In the other, click the Connect Launch button for the Windows 7 machine. You should be able to easily switch between machines using these tabs. These VMs can take a few minutes to load, so it's advisable to have them loaded up before getting to this part of the activity. In the Kali machine, open a terminal by clicking the black box in the left corner. To open the Social Engineering Toolkit, use the command sudo space se toolkit. When asked if you agree to the terms and conditions, type Y and hit enter. From here, we will set up the credential harvesting attack. From the first menu, type 1 to select the social engineering attack and press enter. For the next menu, we want a website attack so that we can use a fake Google login page. Type 2 for the website attack vectors and press enter. On the next menu, type 3 for credential harvester attack method and press enter. Next, type 1 for web templates, press enter. The next step clarifies what IP address you want to run the attack from. The Kali machine's IP address is already the default. You will need this IP address again later, so this is a good time to write it down if you haven't already. All you have to do here is press enter. For the last step, you'll choose what kind of web page you want. Type 2 for Google and press enter. The program will tell you that it's cloning Google. This step may take a moment, but it will then tell you that the credential harvester attack is running on port 80 and any information that arrives will be displayed below. Once that is set, do not close the first terminal. Instead, open a new one by clicking the same icon. Use the command MFA email. This will activate a script behind the scenes that creates our phishing email. You can close the second terminal so it doesn't block your view of the credential harvester. Now, head to the Windows machine by clicking the tab for that machine. We'll play the role of the target in this VM. In real life, we'd receive an email, but for the purposes of this exercise, it will be a website. Start Internet Explorer. In the address bar, type your Kali IP address /mfaemail.html. You should now see the email as a web page. There are several red flags indicating that this email is suspicious, but since the range is a safe environment, we will play along. Click the link in the email. It should take you to the fake Google login page we asked the Social Engineering Toolkit to generate for us. Enter these fake credentials into the login page. The username is jane.doe@cyber.org. The password is capital $CYB3R$ECURITY. It will ask whether you want Google to remember your password. You can click yes or no on this. Once you click sign in, you will be directed to google.com, but will not actually be signed in, a sign that you've been scammed. Back on the Kali machine, it will tell you that you got a hit. You should also see the credentials you entered on the screen as plain text. Thanks to a little digital recon, we've discovered that Jane Doe banks at LNB Bank. We're going to attempt to log into the banking website using the credentials we've harvested. Now that we're finished with the Social Engineering Toolkit, you can use Control-C a couple of times to stop it from running. Once you have the command line back, use webserver_start to fire up a web server. Open the Firefox web browser on the Kali machine. Once Firefox opens, type localhost/LNB banking into the address bar. When the login page loads, enter the harvested credentials and click Sign In. This should not work. Even though Jane fell for the scam email, she has multi-factor authentication set up for her banking account. Try entering a few 6-digit codes. After 3 failed attempts, the page changes to an access denied page. MFA has protected Jane's bank account from malicious users. Thanks for joining me for this instructor tutorial. For more like this and other free resources, be sure to check out cyber.org.